Hey guys, it's Kristen, and we're about to jump into the month of October. This month, things can be scary. Halloween's coming up. There's scary costumes, but there's also those superhero costumes that all of our kids love. I know my son Tucker has been a superhero the last probably 4 years in a row, and my little girl Noelle loves Hulk, probably because he's fearless and he jumps into everything and he smashes everything with really no fear. So that's what we kind of get to look at this month. And we have to remember that we're called as Christians to be everyday heroes. And that's what we're going to learn. In the letters that Paul wrote to the church, he says this. He tells us, don't be anxious for anything, be strong in the Lord, and remember that if God is for us, that nothing can stand against us. Our goal as parents and as leaders is to not let... is not to raise superheroes, but to raise those everyday heroes that are standing up for what's right and taking a step into faith and remembering God's promise to us. So we're going to look at God's promises this month in the Old Testament. We're going to start off with Moses in Exodus 2, 1 through 10, and look at Moses and Pharaoh. We're going to start when Moses was a baby, and then week 2, we get to look at Exodus 3 through 6. And Moses leading the Israelites out of slavery, which was a huge deal. And it took a lot of courage and a lot of just trusting in what God says. Exodus 13 and 14, we're going to look at Moses in the Red Sea. And we all know this story, but what kind of courage did it take to put his staff down and to watch God in all his glory? In week 4, we're going to look at Numbers 13 and 14, and we're going to look at Moses and the 12 spies. Week 5 is in Joshua 5 and 6, and we're going to look at Joshua in the Battle of Jericho and what that courage looked like. Our memory verse comes from Joshua this month, Joshua 1:9. Be strong and brave, do not be afraid, do not lose hope. I am the Lord your God. I will be with you everywhere